get ready for the first of 3 championship matchups. It's time for the NWA World Tag Team titles to be at stake. And let's go to the tag lines and break it down for this tag team championship matchup. Let's look at the bullet points for this tag team title bout. Will America's Most Wanted be able to keep their focus, avoid a potential letdown after competing in the match of the year last month against Triple X at Turning Point? D'Amour's Team Canada, possession of both the X Division and the tag titles, hold the championships, hold the power. You know how much D'Amour loves to be in control. Publicly stated goal, dream as well, of Storm and Harris become NWA tag title holders for a 6th time. Can AMW keep the momentum rolling and regain the NWA World Tag Team titles?
Mike Tenay, this is something right here. When you think of tag teams, you think of AMW. It's synonymous with AMW. But this team, Team Canada, love them or hate them, and the crowd showing their disapproval, you've got to admit one thing. They work as good as any tag team in history. And again, they've also got the Coach Scott D'Amour factor, who will find any no good way to turn things to Team Canada's advantage.
You know, we asked earlier if AMW would be able to maintain that focus, keep that intensity after that incredible matchup at last month's pay-per-view. But to me, the best argument that AMW will be able to stay focused is the recent non-title win when they beat Team Canada on Impact. And let's face it, that's where they earned this championship shot. Dusty Rhodes told him, the director of Authority said, non-title match, beat Team Canada, get a title shot at Final Resolution. Harris and Storm did it.
You know, you mentioned it there in the tagline. Both of these guys are going for their 6th tag title reign. But think about it. It's really only the 5th time, if they win it, that they will be tag team champs together. Each of them held the championship with one of the members of Triple X. But it's been a long, long time, Mike, since these two have been tag team champions, and I'm talking about Harris.
There you see the close-up look. Team Canada coach Scott D'Amour in a special secret strategy session, obviously, with his tag team champions, Bobby Roode and Eric Young. There's that hockey stick that he uses to support the Canadian flag that we have seen brought into play on so many occasions, Don.
There you saw right there D'Amour pulling a Randy Johnson and shoving up the camera. Oh! AMW is not going to sit and wait. They bring the fight right to him.
They can take just so much of your posturing, D'Amour.
That's exactly right. Somebody get this guy away from our table.
Get this big load away from us. You better worry about your team and not worry about the announcers, D'Amour.
I'll tell you right now, AMW, you talked about intensity. You asked about intensity.
Well, they've got intensity.
They've got intensity. Oh, man, nice move right there by Harris.
How about that for a left arm lariat, D'Amour? Keep your eye on it. Get security out here. Don't wave that flag. Don't wave that hockey stick at me.
I'll tell you right now.
Get him out of here.
Come on.
Look at Harris with that left. Bobby Roode right here. And look at this wow.
Him right here on the table.
Right into the table and right into the title belt as well.
I'll tell you what, though, on the other side, Eric Young has got the advantage on Storm. You can see right there, he turned the tide. This is going to be a brawl.
Well,
this is the first of the championship belts to be decided tonight.
It's so hard to maintain our focus here. Action right in front of us. Action up the ramp as well.
Oh, my God! By Cowboy Cage Storm. And you can see Eric slamming Roode's head down into the steps.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors by Storm on Eric Young on the entrance ramp. Wow!
I'm going to tell you something, man. It is nuts. We just saw what happened to Eric once when he went off that ramp. Everybody up here, look at this. So much going on. Scott D'Amour, they've taken the hockey stick away. Referee Rudy Charles doesn't have any control of this match whatsoever.
Yeah, but I don't think you can really blame him.
No.
Think of the way this thing unfolded.
He's just trying to rein it in, I think. Nobody's even made it to the ring yet.
He's really never had control. This thing is broken down from the opening second.
I tell you who's got the tough job is the cameraman, trying to figure out what's going on with who.
Now Storm and Young, there goes Eric Young. Throws him into the steel guardrail. Opposite opposite side of the impact zone. Harris just took Bobby Roode, put him into the steel step. My God, AMW, they do have intensity.
They got intensity in spades, buddy. As you see right now, Harris in the ring with Eric Young, and I'm going to tell you something. You want to see a knot on somebody's head? Look at the head of Eric Young. He hit, I don't know where it was, stormed through him, but he's got a knot on his head. It's a cue ball.
And look at Harris.
Oh, man.
Immediately directing the attack to the head. Come on, left arm shots.
Oh, nice block there by Wildcat Chris Harris. Oh, my God, just flings him over the top of the rope. Man, are they fired up. That's the AMW we remember.
Wow, America's Most Wanted with one thing and one thing only in mind. Get back the NWA Tag Team titles, and they're going to do everything within their power. We've seen it here.
Oh, great move again by Wildcat Chris Harris, who is so focused right now in the middle of that ring. Scott D'Amore has got to get control of his team right here. He's got to slow this thing down. Look at the knot on the head. Look at that.
There's the close-up look, Don. You mentioned it earlier. Look at that egg.
I said it looks like the size of a cue ball. Look at that knot. Oh, man.
Wildcat Chris Harris. The attack from behind on Young. They're going to bring him back to the ring.
Oh, man, folks, this has turned nasty right here from the beginning.
This has been an incredibly physical tag team matchup. And now Storm takes Young, tosses him back into the Wildcat. AMW, what great team.
Oh, for the most part, it's been all AMW. You see Bobby Roode trying to come in. Bobby Roode is going to have to somehow get control of it. Look at the teamwork by AMW. Use it as a battering ram. A backwards battering ram.
Harris and Storm, they just took Bobby Roode, and they just tossed him at Eric Young. Oh, I wish you could see D'Amore at ringside. He's just losing it. He's going nuts. Action back in the ring. Again, AMW.
Oh, throwing it right over the top of Bobby Roode. This crowd going berserk.
The way Eric Young just landed on the floor, he may have a matching egg on the other side of his head.
Oh, I've never seen a knot like that in my life. Look at this, Scott D'Amore. Let's show another replay. Look at this. Whoa!
Man! D'Amore trying to get the troops to turn this thing around. Trying to regroup with Team Canada, but having zero effect. Oh!
I'll tell you something right now. This has been nothing but a pure unadulterated fight. Forget about a wrestling match. This is more like a hockey match. Unbelievable. And you see right now Bobby Roode trying to get something, and you see Storm. Oh, nice elbow though by Roode. But again, Storm just continues the onslaught.
Just when you think that Team Canada's going to turn it around, AMW regains control.
Oh, what a move right there by the Cowboy. One, two. Oh, man, I don't know how Roode was able to withstand it. I'm going to tell you, takes a nice left shot there by AMW. Boy, AMW has turned intense.
Eric Young from outside.
Oh, that was what they needed right there.
Exactly it. Drilled Storm with the kick, which leads to that spinning neckbreaker by Roode.
I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they needed. Bobby Roode able to take advantage of the team, of his teammates' kick right there in the corner, and now they're going to do a little double team right here. And I wouldn't want to be James Storm getting a little revenge.
Talking about
Team Canada.
Canadian-style payback?
Yes. You watch this. They'll do everything they can to keep Storm on this side of the ring. Not to even let him get near Wildcat Chris Harris. Not while they've got an opportunity to exact some punishment right here on AMW. Oh, look at that.
This goes the windpipe of the Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm. Oh, across steel cable across the rope with Young's weight behind it. The cheap shot from outside by Coach D'Amore. There was no tag. He made a slapped hand, but there was no tag.
No, there wasn't, but I'll tell you what, this shows you how resilient Team Canada is, and they've always been resilient. Always been resilient.
Boy, you're right. Just to survive the type of offensive onslaught that we witnessed from AMW over the course of, what would you say, the first 5 to 7 minutes of this match?
And you know what? I wonder how much that's going to take out of AMW. They came with the offensive front. They came with everything. They came with tanks.
Suplex, too? No.
They came with the entire offense, and somehow, someway, Team Canada withstood it.
And you're right, that may send a message right back to AMW. The fact that you hit us with everything, but we're still alive.
Man.
Importance of this matchup, so evident, so obvious, it's so physical, because the NWA World Tag Team titles are at stake.
Oh, great counter right there by Bobby Roode as you saw Storm come off the ropes, thinking he had a shot, and I'm telling you what, Bobby Roode, love him or hate him, can flat out wrestle.
Caught him with the knee to the midsection. Now going to try and drag Storm over to the side of the ring where Eric Young.
Again, I mentioned this earlier, how they keep Storm on this side of the ring. Not going to even let him get close to Chris Harris if they can help it.
Now the legal man is Eric Young. And you talk about exacting some revenge. Realizing that knot is swelling up on his forehead. And also recognizing that the Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm, is the man that's responsible for that.
What a shot right there, but you're right. What's he got to lose at this point? Tries for a quick pin. You can just see the look in Eric Young's face right now. They know it's turned. They know it's gone in their favor. Now, what's going through the mind of James Storm? He knows he's helpless in the ring right there. If he stays out there too much longer, he's got to get to his partner, and they're not letting him anywhere near him.
Don, we've talked about it ever since Team Canada was formed. The perfect mix that Scott D'Amore has assembled here. You've got the Power Man, who's in the ring now, Bobby Roode, a true heavyweight. You've got Eric Young, his tag team partner. You've got Johnny Devine as well, and of course you've got Petey Williams. What a crew the Canadians are.
I'll tell you what, crew's a good word, but one thing you've got to admit, and that's talent. Every one of them
can't be denied.
Cannot be denied.
As much as you and I hate everything that D'Amore stands for, it cannot be denied that he has assembled an incredibly talented crew with Team Canada. There you see the close-up.
Think about it. He holds 3 of the 4 belts here in TNA. Both the tag team belts and the X Division belt. Man, he's put together a crew, and that's what I'm talking about. We talked about the resilience. Now look at the strength of Bobby Roode. This guy matches up with anybody.
Outside, Young holding Storm. Roode charges at him, but you see Storm fight back. Crowd with the chants of USA as the Tennessee Cowboy connects. He caught him at the enziguri.
Now he's trying to go. He catches Eric Young with the enziguri.
Young out on the floor. Coach D'Amore trying to get him fired up. Meanwhile, James Storm is trying to make his way to the side of the ring to get his partner in.
Oh, look at that. Bobby Roode just in time, and I mean just in time. And now Roode picks up the Cowboy. I mean, Storm is taking a beating in there. And look at this, Eric Young going high and the elbow.
Top rope elbow drop.
1, 2. Oh, Storm kicks out, and I don't know how he did it.
Oh, look at this. Throttling, choking. But referee Charles is there to put in the count and force Eric Young to break.
How much can Storm take? How much can Storm take?
I don't think it's ever been more important for AMW's James Storm to get the tag into the Wildcat Chris Harris.
Oh, he was so close to, and Bobby Roode foiled that plan. And now Eric Young in total control, choking the air, choking the oxygen out of the Cowboy James Storm right here. You can see referee Rudy Charles checking the vitals of James Storm. They have done such an exceptional job of keeping James Storm away from Wildcat Chris Harris.
Crowd here cheering for AMW, cheering for Storm to get back up to his feet, and he does. Now off the rope, Storm back to the clothesline, springs off the rope, ducks the back elbow. Sunset flip.
What a move!
Count, 2.
Oh, nice counter though. As Eric Young used his feet, and the exhaustion on Storm is inevitable.
And they just cut him off at the clothesline. Tag in with the Power Man, Bobby Roode. Roode,
just plants that knee.
Drops the knee across the chest. Follow cover. Just got a 2 count. Wow. Storm miraculously able to power out just before 3.
Grinding that knee into the back right there of Cowboy James Storm. And again, I've never seen anybody take the beat that Storm has taken, especially after him and Harris gave one at the beginning of this match. And Wildcat Chris Harris has got to have pent-up frustration. Pent-up frustration, just waiting to get in there, hoping that Storm can muster up the strength, muster up the energy, and he's trying. Oh, but just as you think he's getting there, he gets slammed right back down to the mat. Bobby Roode right there grabbing the arm of Storm, showing his strength. And again, though, Storm, oh, he misses. Nice comeback, though, by Storm. Look, Bobby Roode, oh, great counter. And Storm sends Bobby Roode into the steel ring post.
Can he get the tag in now? Harris extending his arm into the ring. Storm is close. Look at that. He's about 1.5 feet away. He just needs to roll, and there it is. And here comes the Wildcat.
Oh, and you know these guys were hoping they could keep him from the middle of this ring. And now Wildcat Chris Harris is going to take out the frustration on Team Canada.
Face jam for Young. Went for the full Nelson. Roode from behind. Full Nelson. Standing switch. Meeting of the minds. Now full Nelson. Wow.
Look at the strength of the Wildcats.
Eric Young able to reverse Harris into the ropes.
Whoa! Arm lariat as he comes right off the rope.
Southpaw connects. You called it right. Drilled him with the clothesline. Gonna take him up. Could this be the high vertical? How long is he gonna keep him up there?
As long as he can, and he just sends him back down.
Pin attempt. Lateral press. Leg hook. Oh, Roode makes the save.
Unbelievable action, and I'll tell you what, you don't think AMW and Team Canada both want to keep their, Team Canada wants to keep the belts, AMW wants to wear
Power
it for the
slam.
next time. Here it goes.
No. Wow.
Is he calling for it?
AMW. Could this be? Could they go for the death sentence?
Oh, he's trying right here. Could this be the death sentence? Oh, wait a minute. Great. Eric Young knows what was coming up right there, and he wasn't going to allow it.
I was almost going to say, keep your eye on D'Amore, because I just don't trust that big load at ringside.
He's been relatively quiet, though.
Here. Look out! Wow!
Unbelievable! What just happened? I don't know. We're only going to count him out here.
Bodies laid out all over the six-sided ring. They're going absolutely nuts, because this one has been off the charts. Pin attempt. Can AMW win it?
No!
Wow, that was close.
Bobby Roode, though, showing resilience again.
Gonna take another look. There's the replay. Wow. Now back live. Float over by Roode. Super kick connects. Storm on target. Does he have enough strength to gather and go for the cover?
He's gonna try one, two. Oh, wait a minute. There you knew D'Amore was gonna do something, and he did it right there.
Damn him. Damn that D'Amore.
And look at Harris. He is ticked off.
How much of this can you stand?
Oh, look at he's caught in the middle of an AFW sandwich right here.
Yeah, look right. Harris.
Handcuffs.
Yeah. Cut this big goof.
Oh, let's get him out of this thing.
Lock him up.
You cut him. Well, they've had enough.
They're going to cut him to the steel structure. How about that? That's one way to take the coach out of the equation.
You got that right. He is stuck right there, and there's nothing he can do about it. Look at this, and now.
The crybaby trying to fight through the cuffs. Is he nuts? Now it's a chance. Now it's an even playing field.
We've seen this. Here he comes. And there it is, and he just slams him down.
High impact left arm clothesline. Here's two. Oh, kick out by Young.
You gotta give Young credit. You gotta give Young credit. He's got a knot on his head.
You're right.
He's taking everything, and he's still kicked out of that.
You got to give both of these teams credit.
Yes.
The drive that we're seeing from both Team Canada and AMW, the adrenaline from both teams, because they realize, ladies and gentlemen, just what's at stake here. Wait a minute, is that Divine?
That sure is.
That guys go wide, Johnny Divine just ran down. I think he's got a high
He's standing up there at the top of the ring. You can see it right there.
He's got a hockey stick. One of the other members of Team Canada. But Harris saw him. Harris chasing Divine around the ring. Oh, man, what the heck happened there?
I don't know, but you can see right there.
On the far side, I'm guessing Bobby Roode caught him on the far side. No! Divine with the hockey stick.
Oh, he catches right on the back of the head.
He broke the stick across his back, for God's sake.
If you can see, oh, this is wrong.
Take the ball out of
This is wrong. 1, 2.
No! Just 2?
No, he only got 2. It's not over yet.
He did only get 2, even with the Divine interference.
Unbelievable. You can see the more right there.
He's got what's left of the hockey stick.
Oh, look at this. Oh, he ducks it. Oh, he sends it down.
Spine buster for Divine. But guys, don't lose your focus here. Remember, oh no, you've got to beat Roode or Young. And Bobby Roode's got him.
Oh, look at that. You can see the Wildcat locking it in. Here they go. A little teamwork. Yes.
Man, come on.
2, 3.
No. My God.
No way. That was 3. That was 3. That was robbery there by the ref.
How heavy that clown D'Amore is. Oh, how much closer can you get?
And you know what? They were stunned by it. And that cost Cowboy James Storm right there. You can't lose your focus. Oh, wait a minute.
Could it be?
Catatonic! Catatonic!
Oh, but the referee's being distracted by Roode. Harris on.
Wait a minute. Divine just threw a chair in there.
Slid the chair in, bud. Tug of war.
Oh, man, Roode.
Northern lariat, but the clothesline caught him from behind, and Harris went face first into the steel chair.
Oh, no.
Young's the legal man. Young's going to make the cover here unless Harris can make it.
Oh, he's got it. 1, 2. No, he got his foot on the rope.
He did it. Great presence. Great ring awareness by Harris. Roode
Going crazy. What a match.
Johnny.
Oh, look at that.
Johnny Divine hit his own.
He doesn't know it. 2.
New tag champ.
5 times for AEW. 6 times for Harris and Storm. Unbelievable.
They had a dream, and yes, they realized it. They had a goal. AEW said, we're going to get back the NWA World Tag Team titles. And ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed an incredibly physical, an incredibly intense matchup between these two teams that, yes, sees AEW fight through repeated attempts by Team Canada, and Harris and Storm win the title. Let's check up on more with Johnny Fairplay, Trinity, and Tracy.
Hey, Johnny Fairplay, state of TNA.
Whoa. What the hell is on your head?
Hey, Bimbo, it's called
What
a
did you call
clue.
me?
It's called the clue. I win.
What did you
Hey, Bimbo number 2. That's the clue too. Alliance over. Oh, no.
Bimbo, eh? Hey, cowgirl. Look what I got. Oh, give me it.
Whoa. Easy,
I got it.
Easy, what is that?
I got it. I got it first.
Okay, whoa, easy,
Yeah, but
Calvin.
I
Let me
look,
see it.
the
You
seat
got,
first.
you got the C,
I got
and
the
you got
big
you.
part.
That's it.
I got it
Okay,
first.
that's cool. You know what? You survived. You made it. You're at TNA. Let me give you your assignment. You're gonna love this though. I want a team Trinity, a team Tracy. Go find a team that can't wrestle here. They cannot have been here. Go find a tag team somewhere in this country. Bring them to me, and the cowgirl that brings me the best team, you know what?
I have a hat, too.
Becomes my personal secretary at TNA. You ready for this? Go get him. Go find your team. Let's go.
When it comes to wrestling pay-per-views, yes, TNA has raised the bar, and please join us Sunday, February the 13th for Against All Odds. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing the final preparations for Ultimate X. Steel cables, steel structures, they're in place. There you see the X Division Championship belt. Get ready for the most innovative, most death-defying high-wire match, the showcase for the X Division Daredevils. Ultimate X is next!
Ooh, on Sunday night, January 16th at the Final Resolution pay-per-view, the DOA, Dusty Rhodes, has already declared that the current X Division champion, Petey Williams, will defend that title in perhaps the most amazing match in the entire history of professional wrestling. I'm talking about the Ultimate X.
They are exceptional, exciting, and extreme. They are the X Division superstars of professional wrestling, and their exploits can only be found in TNA. Chris Sabin.
Perfectly with it. Oh, right into the back of the rail. Oh, look at this. Sabin just put up there like a cat. Is the goal. You gotta be kidding. Oh, look at that move by Sabin.
Petey Williams. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
I'm one of the most dominating and the longest X Division champions of all time. And what better way to prove that I'm a class above the rest than defending it in an Ultimate X match?
Tonight, these three amazing athletes will compete in the ultimate contest of fearless aerial combat. A high-wire free-for-all exclusive to total non-stop action wrestling known as the Ultimate X.
Strap your seatbelts on. It's time for the ultimate roller coaster ride known as Ultimate X. The champion on the right, Petey Williams. There you see the two challengers. Let's break it down with the X Factors, ladies and gentlemen. X Division Championship hanging in the balance and at stake. Here are the bullet points. It's almost as if this Ultimate X matchup was just made for one man, one of the three, Chris Sabin. In 2004, Sabin competed in 3 of these high-risk bouts and was a perfect 3-for-3, yes, straight Ultimate X victories. When you think of the X Division, you think of the phenomenal AJ Styles, but AJ has yet to win an Ultimate X match tonight. He can add a victory in the most innovative bout to his resume. Petey Williams now owns the record for the longest stint as X Division champ in TNA history. Over 5 months and counting. Will that reign continue? It's time to find out.
You talked about it, Mike, today. Chris Sabin, a perfect 3-for-3 in 2004 Ultimate X matches. When you look at all the factors, the phenomenal AJ Styles being the king of the X Division, Petey Williams being the longest holder of the X Division title. But you know who I think is the favorite? This young kid right here. He has been in more Ultimate X's than anybody, and he's won more than anybody.
And here comes the more. Team Cannon just losing the NWA Tag Team titles to AMW. But here he is with his X Division champion, Petey Williams. And when you consider the record-breaking reign over 5 months as the X Division title holder, when you factor in how deep the competition is in the X Division, Petey Williams can brag that he's accomplished something that no one, not AJ Styles, not Michael Shane, not Jerry Lynn, not any other X Division competitor has ever done. Now that's the upside. Downside, the association with that man, Scott D'Amore, I know his presence is going to be felt.
You talked about it, Mike. Of all the things that AJ Styles has accomplished in TNA.
And let's listen to those accomplishments, Don.
All right.
Two-time NWA World Champion, two-time NWA World Tag Champ, three-time NWA X Division Champ, and Mr. TNA 2003, Mr. TNA 2004, but what's the one thing missing?
Ultimate X Championship. And not only winning the Ultimate X, the most innovative match in the history of TNA, but winning it with the title on the line. And that's exactly what it is tonight.
That's the key. Tonight, that man, the phenomenal AJ Styles, he can not only add that accomplishment to that incredible resume, but in the process, he could also become X Division Champion.
I'll tell you something else. You brought up the accomplishment of a three-time X Division Champion. Think about this. He could do something that nobody's done more than twice. And that's become the four-time X Division Champion. On the other side, Chris Sabin has a chance to become only the second person to win 3 X Division titles if he wins here tonight. And you said it, Petey Williams has held this belt longer than anybody. What a matchup, let's get it on.
You mentioned earlier that you were selecting Chris Sabin. He was going to be your pick in this match. Well, Sabin, with the victory on Impact this week over the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, he qualifies. That puts him in a position to regain that title in a matchup that, you're right, was very, very good to him in the year 2004.
I'll tell you something. I don't know how you can top what we just saw, but if anyone can do it, 3 of the greatest athletes in the world in one of the most high-risk, one of the most feared matches of any opponent, one of the most challenging matches that's ever been aired on television, on pay-per-view, on anywhere. Ultimate X, it's what you want to follow what we just saw.
Petey Williams on his bicycle, Chris Sabin chasing him around the ring while AJ just waits patiently.
And you know what? That's a great word to use for a match like this, and that's patient. You've got to wait. You've got to have eyes in the back of your head. You've got to wait for your moment, and when you see it, you've got to seize it. Because if you don't, you're awful high up in the air to mess up.
We talked about Sabin, the 3 wins in the 3 Ultimate X matchups in 2004. Then when you factor in the familiarity that Sabin has with the man that just got nailed, Petey Williams, this could be his night. What a drop kick in the corner.
How about the teamwork between Sabin and Styles right there, just to get a little couple shots at Petey Williams.
Chance of TNA from this standing room only crowd. There you see it. What a great wide shot. They are sardined into the impact zone for final resolution.
I'm not kidding you. We've got them outside just listening to the noise on the doors just so they can see a part of the action.
Sabin and Styles, and AJ quickly kicks to his feet, cutting with a forearm smash. Now Styles shot off in the corner, able to float over. Sabin.
Oh, going for it quick. Sabin knows how to do it, but AJ not going to let it. You know what I like about what just happened in this match? Sabin and Styles worked together. They knew that it was an opportunity to do it, but they also didn't fool each other. They know that they're going to go against each other to win this match. No pretenses, just if we can work together, we will. Oh, AJ went up high to get it, but couldn't.
Well, you're right. That's the realization here, that it is every man for himself, bottom line. As we saw AJ trying to spring off that top corner turnbuckle to take down the belt. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the way that you win this match is by taking down that X Division title belt. The competitor who's able to climb across those steel cables and take it down.
Well, Hollistein said it right there. Simply phenomenal.
I think one of the things that we have to consider here is that Petey Williams, the champion, he's at an inherent disadvantage because there's 2 challengers, not just one. I think we qualify this as a match where you really need to have eyes in the back of your head.
Yes, you do, and I'll tell you something. Petey Williams knows it, but I'll tell you something. Petey Williams is the kind of competitor that is up for this challenge.
AJ starting his way up that steel structure, but Sabin able to come from the arena floor to stop his ascent. Series of shots from Styles from up there, perched in a very precarious position.
Oh, what a move right there by Saban. You talk about getting extension. I want you to realize how high these cables are. You saw how high Saban was, and the belt and the steel cables at the top were nowhere even in the picture. Look at how high that is.
There's a great shot as we go wide, and you can appreciate just how high up that X Division Championship belt hangs. What a drop kick by Saban, and now Saban leaping across. He's got to make his way across the cables and take it down.
He's so close. Oh, come on, Scott D'Amore.
With
This is unreal. Not in this match.
Of all things, Dusty Rhodes, we need to do something about D'Amore. And of course, that allows Williams to get in here. And
Wait a minute, I think they are doing something about it. Oh, Baldy just kicked him out.
You're out of here.
You gotta believe you're out of here.
Big fat Rhodes, you're out of here.
Petey Williams is losing it. I think he feels like with D'Amore out here, and evens up the odds a little bit for him.
Listen to him saying, goodbye. Next stop, Windsor. Send him through the tunnel. Send him across the border while you're at it.
Oh, look at this. You can see. Oh, cut the act. You're out of here, D'Amore.
Referee Mike
Take your
Posey.
big loaded butt up the ramp and out of this place.
You know, I'm just guessing this might be at the direction of Dusty Rhodes, but I think the NWA Director of Authority has had it up to here with D'Amore, just like you and I and the rest of the TNA fans.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. He wants to see sportsmanship. He wants to see the best athletes in the world vying for the X Division title.
That's what the X Division is all about.
Absolutely, you don't need this crap.
And we just got rid of that crap. D'Amore sent out by referee Posey. Oh, AJ sent face first into the steel.
I'll tell you what, Petey Williams can use this to his advantage right now because Saban and Styles hurt themselves in the ring, and now Petey Williams is fired up. He's using the aggression, he's using the frustration to take it out on Saban. Look how smooth Petey is.
Look at this.
Man,
So fluid.
systematic almost.
Different suplexes that he uses there in an array. Punctuating it with the backdrop suplex. Petey Williams looks up above the ring, and what does he see? His goal, his X Division title. It's hanging in the balance. One of these three individuals are going to walk out with that X Division title. Will it be Petey Williams? Will he be able to keep some gold for the roster of Team Canada?
That's right, they've already lost 2 belts tonight. What will Scott D'Amore do? He loses his 3rd. Saban fighting, these two know each other so well. What an incredible title match they had at Turning Point. So good to see them back in the ring, and they ball. Great move, great counter by Petey Williams.
You know, we've told the story many times, but let's just reiterate it again. Saban and Williams trained together. For years, these two, when they broke into wrestling, it was under Coach Scott D'Amore at his Can-Am Wrestling School. But Saban went his own way, Williams stuck with D'Amore, and now you watch AJ up on top. I thought for a second he was going to leap across and try and take down the belt.
Well, tell you what, he knows that you got to take your opportunities. Hitting somebody at the bottom doesn't do you any good. Doesn't do you any good at all. Oh, man. Petey Williams is doing some damage in the ring right now.
And I'm not sure why Petey Williams, I think just in the heat of the battle, went for a pin attempt. You don't win this match by pinning your opponent.
Right.
You don't win this match by forcing your opponent to submit. Only one way to win it. Take down that X Division title belt.
Now, you've got to use your best moves. If he can use the Canadian Destroyer right now, he will. He can put somebody out. He can keep somebody from pulling him down the road. But you're right, pins and submissions mean nothing in this match.
If you think about it, I think the #1 strategy point has to be avoid one of the 3 patented finishing moves. You've got to avoid the Canadian Destroyer of Petey Williams, no question. You've got to avoid the cradle shot of Chris Saban, as well as the Styles Clash, because a move like that can debilitate you, can take you out of play and allow your opponent to climb the table and take down the championship belt.
I'll tell you right now, AJ Styles, you can see he is just, this is a match that has eluded him. I'll never forget when he lost it the last time. It was the one time when Shane and Kazarian came down with the belt together. And they were co-champs for a while. And then they had to solve that problem by having the gauntlet, and that's how Petey Williams became the X Division champion.
Over 5 months ago.
Think about that.
Styles and Williams and AJ.
We were broadcasting in another city.
You're right, now springing up the
AJ Styles can kick it from anywhere. I mean, this guy got eyes in the back of his head, Mike.
AJ able to drill the champ Petey Williams with the kick. Got to take another look at this.
Look at this.
Oh! You saw there that he tried to get his hands up, tried to block that move. Great effort by Williams, but Styles connects nonetheless.
You see Chris Sabin, and I'll tell you what you've got to do if you want to win this match. You've got to let two of the wrestlers get involved. You've got to let them get focused on each other where they lose sight of you so that you can shimmy up the poles and get on top of the steel cable and grab that belt. As you can see Sabin realizing he can't win unless he's up on those ropes.
Well, you're right. One of the good strategies might be just to try to avoid the other two.
Yes.
And you're right, maybe sneak up from behind and go up that steel structure, climb across and take down the title. Petey, I think that's what he's got in mind, just as we talked about it.
Well, he
While
knows.
you see Sabin and Styles battling, Petey
look at that
Williams is going to
camera
head out
shot
and try to take him down. What an incredible shot.
He's so close.
That great shot.
What a move, though, as he comes off the rope. I don't know if he slipped and took advantage of it or he planned it. But what a shot by Petey, and the crowd goes bananas.
Got to take another look. Here it is.
Look at that. Wow.
Snapped off the Hurricane Rana, did Williams. On Sabin, though, he was on Styles' shoulder. We're back live. Side Russian leg sweep by the champ. Wow. They have taken all the energy out of Petey Williams.
Let me tell you something, folks. When you fall from those top ropes, it's not like just taking a shot on a power bomb or something. It's like times 2, times 3, just because of the height.
And now, while Styles and Sabin are down, Petey Williams heads out to the ring apron. Gonna try and climb. Here goes the champion, while AJ, one of the two challengers, heads up the other steel structure.
Now it becomes a race right here as you got Sabin as the odd man out. As you see Williams and Styles.
Gonna be Williams or Styles.
As they're meeting right there in the middle.
Oh, so close. Who's gonna take down the title?
You can see them both trying to kick the other one away. Hey, Petey's got himself trapped up there.
Yeah, look how smart that is.
Oh, good move by Petey Williams.
I was gonna say it prevents Styles from taking it out, but it exposes Petey Williams back, and now Sabin pulls on AJ, but that may come back to haunt him. Sabin looks up, and Petey Williams is just hanging there, though.
He's trying to figure out. I'll tell you what, though, he could just somehow get his streak. AJ going on top. Yeah, just barely caught him, and he couldn't hold on any longer.
True definition of desperation move by AJ Styles. The realization set in. While Styles and Sabin were wrestling outside, one man on the apron, all of a sudden the light bulb went on, and AJ realized, I've got to take Williams down.
And I'm going to tell you something. What happened to Petey Williams up there was, yeah, he was up there in the crux of the X, but he was stuck. He couldn't reach up without losing his balance. And then when AJ Gracie coming off the ropes, he couldn't hold on any longer.
Now Sabin quickly springs off the top turnbuckle. Hand over hand.
Look at how he tries to hold his feet up there.
AJ, you're right, just trying to stop the momentum. Sabin and Styles.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what a move by Sabin. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to show that again if it's possible.
We've got to see it again. Come on, guys in the truck. Get us a replay of this.
Look at this.
Ask and you shall receive and check it out. Just when you think you've seen everything, you watch a TNA pay-per-view and you realize that you are watching cutting-edge alternative wrestling that's seen nowhere else in the world but TNA and this Ultimate X match.
Chris Sabin, I'm telling you, that wouldn't giving someone a Hurricane Rana off the top rope. That's giving it up all.
Look out! Could be cradle shock. He's got him set.
Nice countered. AJ, though, coming in. Look at this. Wow. Takes the ball down. The crowd goes crazy. Look at this.
Double inverted DDT.
Look at AJ Styles. Look how fluid he is right here. Boom. And he just lets it take it down, and both of them get caught in the DDT.
They are standing here at the Impact Zone because they realize that they are witnessing, yes, the most innovative match in professional wrestling today. AJ up on the table. He's close. He's got to just go over a couple of hands and he can take down the title.
Think about the fatigue that they're going through right here.
You're right, with every second. can recover. He's the only one in the ring. Williams and Sabin are down on the floor. There's the shot of AJ. Trying to regroup.
Oh, AJ still trying to recover.
You're right. Still feeling the
He can't even get to his feet.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm wondering how seriously hurt he might be. Crowd trying to get him. There he is. Petey Williams. These guys are so tired. Every blow's like 10 blows when you hit it from there.
With every impactful blow and with every minute that the clock moves on this matchup, they've just got to dig down even deeper to try and compete, and that's what they're doing because the X Division title is at stake.
AJ Styles, Petey Williams battling each other right there on the post. Good move there by Williams, just pulling AJ through. And pulling the torque on him right there.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen this before in an Ultimate X match where they use those steel lighting grids as a guard. He's stuck. He's just hanging there in midair.
Man.
Oh, think of the damage that could do to that could break an arm.
That could break an arm. He's already maybe broke his back. I've never seen anything like this. Chris Sabin has an opportunity to win his 4th straight here if he can get up there and shimmy up the pole and get the belt. And Petey Williams coming over. Oh, look at this.
Sabin takes him up, going for the shot.
Yes!
Cradle shot by Sabin, but again, you don't win by pinning your opponent.
But you might put him out of commission.
It's a darn good first step. Cradle shot by Sabin, and now headed up the steel. AJ, I just looked across, AJ's barely making it into the ring. Sabin up.
Sabin's going up right there, and again,
I think he's the freshest. I think really Sabin is the freshest of the 3 at this point.
Oh, look at this, AJ just in time. Trying to set him into a Styles clash.
But instead, Sabin's got the arm.
Look at that, pulling on it.
Is there AJ powering him up?
You've got to be kidding.
And
AJ using his strength.
Sabin tried to go for the arm breaker. AJ powering. Going to be the clash.
Yes, he does.
Most unique variation I've ever seen of the Styles clash.
A one-arm Styles clash.
Exactly. Wow, where do we go from here? You would think that might put Styles in the driver's seat, but then think of all the pain that he's absorbed in this match.
You can see the pain in AJ's face. He's almost in tears. Almost in tears.
AJ's awesome. This is awesome. I've heard both chants from this crowd because it's an appreciative audience. These 3 warriors doing everything with no limitations, everything within their physical power, and AJ's up to the cable.
He didn't even have the strength to jump off the pole up there. He's just doing this on sheer willpower. Sheer willpower.
Will the Styles clash allow AJ to not only win his first Ultimate X, but regain the championship belt that he made famous? Oh,
he can't even do it.
It was the arm.
He can't hold the arm up. He knows it.
But, I mean, if you think the...
Oh, a Canadian destroyer.
Never saw it coming. Out of nowhere, Petey Williams snuck in and hit the most devastating move in TNA that you voted, ladies and gentlemen. There it is.
Oh, man.
Any other time that would lead to a victory because he'd get a pin. But that's just step 1. Yes, he hit the destroyer, but he's still got to take down the title. Look how glazed his eyes are.
He doesn't even know where he is right now. The only thing he's looking up at is that belt. Oh, what a move by Petey Williams. This is his.
He spiked him, dropped him on his head with the DDT, did Petey Williams to Chris Sabin, and now the champion. Gonna reel him in here, gonna rope him in.
I think he wants to make sure there's nobody that can interfere with him. Nobody. And there he goes. There he goes.
But Sabin is out.
Not going to allow it.
Sabin stops him.
Oh, look, these guys are in such sheer pain. Oh, man! Just threw him all the way across into the turnbuckle.
Positioned him up on his shoulders. I'm not going to call it. You just watch it. Look at that. The whiplash effect. When the back of Petey Williams' head hit that turnbuckle could be the deciding factor. But Williams, look at this. Amazingly enough, he's regrouping and trying to keep in mind what he has to do to take down that title.
Look at everyone's face. You have never seen such pain and agony. Every time they show a close-up, folks, AJ still just dazed. I don't even think he knows or cares where he is.
Sabin on one side. Sabin up. Now you see Petey Williams on the far side. Both of them. Looks like Sabin's got quite a clear advantage here.
Again, trying to get up there. Trying to pull this belt down. Trying to get a hold of it. You see Petey going up there.
Sabin's got his hands on the belt.
Both
men have got a grip on the belt.
Whoever can pull it down first.
Looks like Petey Williams has got it unfastened. No, it looks like Sabin does. Look at this. The belt's down. It's a tug of war.
AJ Styles, knock it down. AJ Styles has got the belt. I've never seen anything like that. Wow.
Got his hand on it. He leaped all the way across the ring. He tore it down. Ladies and gentlemen, add this to AJ Styles' resume. The man who put the X Divisions on the map has not only regained that X Division title, but in the process, and yes, Don and I are both standing and applauding these three men, in the process, AJ Styles wins his first Ultimate X.
And his fourth X Division gold. His fourth X Division gold. But listen, kudos to Petey Williams. Kudos to Chris Sabin. There are Ultimate X's. And then there was the Ultimate X and Final Resolution.
Kudos to these three. Kudos to TNA as well. Up next, the NWA World's Heavyweight title. Wow.
Hey, Kev. It looks like you're back in the King's Court, big man. You had your shot tonight.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, what do you want to tell me, Kev? You had your chance, Kevin. You had your chance.
With that belt, that comes money. I'm coming after that belt.
I've got the belt. I've got all the money.
It ain't over yet.
Oh, yeah? Is that how you think, Kev? We'll see.
It ain't over yet.
Hey, come watch and learn.
What do you think, Don? Let's regroup. Let's get it back together. 2 title matches down, and guess what? NWA World's Heavyweight title, the big one, is now. What better way to break it down than to look at the tail of the tape? Heights fairly equal, slight edge to Monty, but the weight advantage, check that out. Almost a 30-pound edge for the alpha male, the challenger. But look at the bottom line. Experience, years pro, King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett, clearly has the edge over the alpha male.
I'll tell you something, too. Jeff Jarrett has held this title for so long. He knows how to keep it. You don't keep the NWA World Championship this long without knowing every trick in the book, without being able to take advantage of every situation, and without having something called heart and skill. And you can't deny the King of the Mountain's got all that.
It was back on June the 2nd of 2004 when Jeff Jarrett won that gold in a King of the Mountain match. And of course, ever since, Jarrett demands to be known as the King of the Mountain. And here comes the challenger. Earlier this evening, here at Final Resolution, the alpha male Monty Brown. He survived the triple threat elimination match. Kevin Nash, Diamond Dallas Page, they were the other 2 competitors. They were eliminated. 1 man remained. It's the alpha male Monty Brown. We talked during that match of how Monty Brown has spent his entire life with just one thing, just one goal in mind. That's winning the NWA World's Heavyweight title. That chance, that opportunity awaits the alpha male.
I'll tell you what, he earned it by going through 2 of the greatest names in this business. By going through Kevin Nash and Diamond Dallas Page. He's earned the right to be here. A lot of people feel like his destiny is tonight. We've known it's coming for a long time. This man has such immense talent, but he's gonna have to get past the experience edge of the King of the Mountain.
For the past several weeks, we witnessed the friction among the kings of wrestling. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and yes, this man, the King of the Mountain, the reigning NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett. I wonder if it's a sense of relief, as you mentioned earlier, that Jarrett doesn't have to go into the ring against Kevin Nash. No, it's not Kevin Nash. No, it's not Diamond Dallas Page. But it's a man who just recently on Impact took Jeff Jarrett to the limit. Monty Brown came just this close to winning that title belt that you're so darn proud of, Jeff Jarrett. This is another chance for the alpha male. NWA title at stake. Are you ready for this one, Don?
Oh, I'm ready for this. What a night it's been, and what a way to culminate it.
You look all around ringside, and you realize that, yes, the fans here in Orlando, Florida, as well as this great audience at home watching this pay-per-view, they're ready as well. Let's go to JB, Jeremy Borash, for the ring introductions and the NWA title bout. Go, JB.
The following contest is scheduled for your scheduled for one fall, and is your final resolution main event of the evening. Introducing, first of all, the challenger. He weighed in this morning at 267 pounds and is the #1 contender for the NWA Heavyweight Championship of the world from the Serengeti. This is the alpha male, Monty Brown.
Next worked out, next worked out, next worked out, next worked.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing from Hendersonville, Tennessee. He weighed in this morning at 235 pounds and is the current reigning and defending NWA Heavyweight Champion of the world. He is the King of the Mountain, Jeff
This is what we've been waiting for. The hours of anticipation here at Final Resolution. The weeks that have been leading up to this incredible pay-per-view event. And yes, if you've been watching this thing, yes, it has been incredible. But this is the big one. The NWA World's Heavyweight Championship belt. It's at stake. Jeff Jarrett to defend against the alpha male Monty Brown. But Don, I think maybe the most important factor in this matchup is that Monty Brown has already wrestled once tonight and wrestled a physical matchup against Kevin Nash and Diamond Dallas Page. And now he goes in against a man who is not only fresh, but has been able to sit back, watch, and scout, and anticipate his opponent.
Not only that, too, Mike, today you're talking about it, he's going up against a man who's already beaten him once before. A man who knows what it takes to beat Monty Brown. Now, you know Monty Brown has dreamed of this rematch since the day on Impact when he lost that title shot to Jeff Jarrett. Oh, nice move there by Jarrett. But you know what? I believe he's just got to just shut the fatigue out of his mind. Just let it go. He can't let Jarrett play mind games like Jarrett's trying to do right now. And he can't worry about the physicality of it and how tired he is. It's his one shot right here tonight. He's got to, if he can, just bring it all.
Well, when it's something that you've been waiting for your entire life, when you've been anticipating this moment like Monty Brown has, this is the chance for Monty Brown to prove to Jeff Jarrett. Doesn't have to prove it to us because we know it, but to prove to Jeff Jarrett that he's not a quote-unquote AA ball player.
Oh, absolutely, and I'll tell you something. I don't even believe Jeff Jarrett believes that. I think he just uses that just to get under the skin of Monty Brown. Nice drop kick there by Jeff Jarrett. Wow. Just kind of going the way he wants it right now.
You're right. First offensive moves of the matchup come from the defending champion, and there you see the strut again.
Mike, I gotta ask you a question. How tough is it for Monty Brown? Because you can't look ahead to this match. You gotta worry about the first. So he concentrated all along on DDP and Kevin Nash. All right, he accomplished that goal. But really, he hasn't had much time to focus on the game plan with Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett had all the time in the world to focus on this.
And maybe that's why Jeff Jarrett has been in control here in the opening minute of this matchup. Brown and Jarrett circling, measuring each other. A tentative, almost a feeling out process here in the early going. Hammerlock quickly up to a side headlock by the defending champ.
No doubt who the crowd's behind in this match. They've admired Monty Brown from afar. Monty Brown, somebody that when he first started his business, wasn't someone the crowd naturally liked. Wasn't someone the crowd got behind, but they just admired his work ethic, his skills, his determination, his charisma, his strength.
And his strength is on display.
Wow, he just hit Jarrett fire.
Elevated press slam by the alpha male, and he takes Jarrett down to the mat with authority and with a thud. Jarrett, however, back up to his feet. Surprised Monty Brown with a knee to the midsection. Follows up in the corner with another.
This is too easy.
Too easy?
Oh, listen to him.
I mean, you've got to be confident when you're the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. It goes with the territory. But to be that cocky?
Oh, I'm going to tell you something right now. Jeff Jarrett, look at Monty Brown. Just kind of doing the old strut. Hitting right in his, back in his grill. But I'll tell you something. If Jeff Jarrett wants to stand toe-to-toe, strength to strength against Monty Brown, he's not going to come out on top. He's got to use his experience and his cunning.
Stuck in the clothesline by Jarrett. Oh, well, there it is. Experience, cunning, shortcuts, whatever you want to call it. Oh,
Slam by Monty Brown.
going down.
Not going to happen right there.
Jarrett able to get the shoulder up before the 3 count from senior official Rudy Charles.
I'll tell you what, though, Monty Brown is 1 ounce away. If he catches it right. Oh, look at that. Monty's done some scouting himself. He just spun him around like a top. Yes.
And then drops down, headbutts him in the midsection, quick pin. At the same time, as Jarrett should avoid that pounce. But Monty Brown has to avoid the stroke of Jeff Jarrett as well.
Absolutely.
Telegraph of the clothesline by Jarrett, costing. Monty Brown able to connect with the kick. Oh, charges at Jarrett, went for the clothesline. And
when he went
lying down on the floor.
He had too much momentum there, Mike. He just went at it too hard. Jeff Jarrett saw it and used it. Man, Jarrett just goes flying. Look at the strength of Monty Brown.
Slingshot cross body block by Jarrett. Monty Brown catches him in midair and then backbreaker across the knee. Don't often see the NWA World Heavyweight Champion pull out a move like that. Monty Brown, however, surprisingly enough, was prepared for it. Now takes him up to his shoulder.
I'll tell you what, after what he's just seen here tonight, he probably felt like he had to come over the rope, but he did it with authority. Monty Brown just had the strength.
Again, there you see the veteran, the experience of Jarrett, able to shrug Monty Brown off. First send him into the steel guardrail, into the steel post, and then toss him over the guardrail.
And this is what Jeff Jarrett likes. He likes to take it into an element that he's familiar with and fighting out the crowd, something he does well. He'll use everything to his advantage. Steps, chairs, rails.
Jarrett taking it, you're right, out of the impact zone, steel chair in hand. Oh, waffling with a shot across the back.
I'll tell you what, you saw referee Rudy Charles trying to stop it.
I mean, Jarrett has to keep in mind as well the disqualification rule here, too. I mean, remember, if you're disqualified, you lose the title.
That's
At
right.
the same time, I think Rudy Charles wants to give them maybe a little extra leeway.
Well, he's got to. This isn't just any match. This is for all the marbles. This is for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. You gotta give him a little leeway. You cannot pull the trigger too quick because you're gonna upset a lot of people.
And again, Jarrett still has the steel chair. Monty Brown up, Jarrett measuring him.
Oh, catches him perfectly right in the midsection, Mike. Ooh, you can just feel the breath going out of Monty Brown.
Taking all the wind right out of the alpha male. Shot with the steel chair.
Oh, no.
Look out, look out.
Coming over here to the table. Oh, just slammed him right into the table. Monty Brown. Jarrett.
Look out. Turn the chair. He just crashed the chair down across the back. set. Am I on, guys in the truck? Let me know. Thank you. Jarrett shoots Brown off into the ropes. Duck the back elbow, but Jarrett applies the sleeper.
Unbelievable.
Jarrett sleeper hold applied. Monty Brown trying to fight through it after what Monty Brown just went through out here. Slamming him into the table. Monty Brown's face and head caught the title belt, and then Jarrett with the chair.
And let me tell you something, too, people. You all don't realize this. The chairs that Mike and I sit in are about 5 times the density of anything anybody's sitting in the stand. I mean, the chair itself's about 25 pounds, and I mean, he just picked it up and slammed it into the back of Monty Brown. We had to bail. It was mayhem out here. And look at him, he's just applying the sleeper hold, just taking the breath, and you can see it. That's the experience of Jarrett. I don't think Monty Brown ever expected to have happen to him what happened to him out here.
Now Monty Brown he's got to fight through this sleeper hold. Monty Brown needs to get back up to his feet, most importantly. Jarrett's got it cinched in, but Monty Brown's up. Back up to his feet. A series of elbows, but Jarrett hanging on for dear life. Alpha Male.
Oh, he's got it on him!
Turnabout fair play. Sleeper hold applied by Monty Brown, but
I'll tell you what, Jeff Jarrett.
Experience hands right there. And could have tried for the finger.
Oh, my God! 1, 2,
Almost had a new NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, courtesy of that small package out of the figure 4 leg lock attempt by Jarrett.
Jarrett just doing everything he can. Oh, Monty Brown saw it, knew he was coming, and just kind of baited him. Just kind of baited him a little bit. And Jarrett does the same thing.
Staying one step ahead of your opponent. Now Jarrett in control. Gonna try and shoot Monty Brown off into the ropes and does. Brown springs off the ropes.
Oh, catches them both in the middle. They're both down.
After the clothesline attempt, you're right. They did both meet in the middle of the ring.
Mike, the longer this goes, the worse it is for the alpha male Monty Brown. We've talked about it. You can't deny it. He went 15 minutes early on in the program.
With 2 men.
With 2 men. And now he's out here and he's already been hit with chairs, rails, poles. He's just... The longer this goes, it's advantage Jarrett's.
Referee Charles putting in the count. He's up to 9, but Jarrett's got his shoulders up off the mat, and Jarrett's back up to a knee and going to try and mount a comeback.
I almost think he was using his experience right there and letting the count get to 9 so he can catch a little extra breath. That's the smart things you do when you're a champion.
First right hand by Jarrett connected. The second one was blocked. Monty Brown fighting back. Mid-ring exchange. Monty's getting the better of it.
Man, I'm telling you right now, he's just letting them have it one after another.
Jarrett ducks 2 clotheslines.
Oh, Monty Brown showing his strength. Oh, wait a minute. He's got Jarrett up. And no man's land, and he power slammed this.
Twisting powerbomb.
No.
What a move by the alpha male. The challenger there so close. Taking Jarrett up into the air. Twisting, driving him down to the mat. Powerbomb style. Not able to put him away.
Nice boot right there, as you see. Look at this. Oh, something different from Monty Brown.
He calls it the circle of life. A 1-arm spinning neck breaker. 2.
Oh, just in time, Jarrett gets the arm up. The shoulder up just in time. Monty Brown looking into the eyes of referee Rudy Charles as Rudy holds up 2 fingers. He knows he just didn't have enough.
Jarrett puts on the brakes. Knee to the midsection, doubles over the challenger. And another follow move. Another knee.
Here goes the stroke.
Gonna set him up.
No, man, look at this.
Oh, reverse by Brown. Contact made. Referee Rudy Charles and Jarrett. You can see Charles
holding on to the knee.
Holding and favoring the knee. Monty right back to the attack. Smart move by Monty Brown. You can't worry about the situation with referee Charles. You've got to stay focused on the task at hand, which is your chance to win the world title.
Jeff Jarrett also showing his experience again, getting the leg up, getting the boot up.
No.
And there's the patented guitar. There it is.
Charles doesn't say it. Referee Charles doesn't.
No,
Jarrett's just waiting. Look out for the guitar.
Oh, he just crushes him. Crushes him. After everything he's been through, he's still standing. No, he couldn't stand any longer.
No, this isn't the way.
1, 2.
No! How did he do it?
Monty Brown has got some life left in him. I mean, that was a guitar shot. He just took it square. Look at this.
Taking Jarrett up, and keep your eyes on Jarrett in that chair. Monty's got him up. Oh, he hit him right in the face with that chair.
What's Monty gonna do? Looks like he's teetering a little bit.
Jarrett fighting it off.
And he just falls backwards, and it cost Jarrett. It didn't just cost Monty, it cost Jarrett also.
How can you blame Monty Brown? Guitar shot to the head, followed up by a steel chair right into the face. Here's one. Here's two.
No, Monty Brown fights out of it again.
He's a survivor.
Come on.
Just a 2 count for Jarrett, and the champ. Now what? No.
Now he's got the belt. How many things can he hit him with before he gets disqualified here?
Title belt in hand.
The referee, Rudy Charles, still not looking.
Monty to his feet.
And he catches the belt right in the face.
Knockout blow by Jarrett.
Again, the referee doesn't see it.
Rudy Charles, 1, 2.
And look at the power of Monty Brown.
Jarrett can't believe it.
He's taking every shot you could possibly take, and look at the determination on his face.
Now the look on Jarrett's face tells one story, but take a look at the alpha male. The determination of Monty Brown. Shot after shot by Jarrett, and Monty Brown. Look at this.
And here comes Monty Brown has reached down to places normal men, mortal men can't go. And he's come up with some strength and a rejuvenation. Oh, man, Jarrett.
Had him set up perfectly for the pounce. But again, what did we talk about from the top? Experience, experience, experience. Jarrett moves out of the way.
Oh, another guitar.
Referee pounced. Referee's down and out.
Rudy Charles is out. I mean, let's face it, he took a pounce from Monty Brown. Jarrett might get up from it, but Rudy Charles isn't. Not anytime soon.
Guitar shot, chair shot.
Oh!
Title belt shot. Another attempt with the guitar is blocked. Alpha male's got Jarrett up. Gonna take it.
Here he goes and just slams him to the mat.
Just choke slam the champ. Uh-oh, Monty Brown gonna wind up the guitar. Jarrett up.
Oh, he just took it flat on the head. That's it. Jarrett's down.
Could be the
referee's down.
Could be the difference maker.
The crowd on their feet, they can sense it. They can feel it. But the referee is still out cold. We need somebody to get in here and count this count out.
They're chatting for the counts, but Monty's gonna go for the pins. We've got another referee.
Here he comes.
Referee time.
1, 2. No, come on.
I think it's a natural reaction by Jarrett at this point. What else could it be to fight through something like this? What effort by these two.
Referee Andrew Thomas trying to just throw Rudy Charles out of the ring. I'll tell you what, though, Monty Brown's got to try it right here.
Jarrett guitar. Oh, God. Jarrett nailed him with the guitar again.
Here he goes. Monty Brown fighting to his feet, though. Oh, here comes the stroke. Oh, he just hits it square, and Monty Brown gets up.
Planted him with stroke 1.
Monty Brown just getting up on sheer willpower. He strokes him again.
Sure, it's a superhuman effort by the alpha male.
Oh, cheap shot.
Of low blows.
Oh, and there it goes.
Punctuates it with a
1, 2, 3. Come on.
Incredible effort by Monty Brown.
It took 3 strokes. It took 3 strokes to get him.
And a low blow. Don't forget that.
And about 10 guitar shots. Unbelievable effort by everybody here tonight.
There he is. Defending, retaining the NWA title. We will see you Friday on Impact. We're back on pay-per-view with Against All Odds on February the 13th.
This has been a presentation of TNA Wrestling.